Hello everybody, it is Angie at Treasured Vintage. I decided to do a recorded video today and kind of show you my listing process, my photo editing process, and maybe some Etsy tips. So here we have a little picture frame, and here's all the pictures that I've taken of it. Let's pick a couple of these and I will show you how I edit my pictures. This is my iMac, and it's my MacBook Air rather, and this is how I edit my pictures. Now I will normally just see if I can make them, look just a little sharper, or, I check the brightness and, without changing the color or anything too much. I just, make them look a little better. If there's anything in the background that needs blurred out, I will blur it out. I don't do it on any, excuse me, I don't do it on any of anything that would matter. Like, I wouldn't do it on any of this frame. But say in here, there's looks like some wrinkled paper in there. So let me just go over that and I'll show you how I can blur that out. Now if you have a MacBook Air, you could do this. Or even if you have like an iPhone, you can do this. Well, no, not with your iPhone, excuse me. I don't think that you can do it on your iPhone, but if you use this little retouch area right here, and you can come over here and just kind of blur in there. You can make the circle as big as you want. Usually I make the circle smaller than that if I'm working on a smaller area. But that's how I just kind of blurred that out of there. Made it look a little better. And so that one, I would say that one's about ready. That one looks pretty good. You can sharpen it. You can make the color a little better. Take the light down a little more. I think that one's done. So that one looks good. This one's, see how all that's all wrinkled up in there? I don't want that one probably. That one's not too bad. Let's look at that one. It's got some glare on it, but I kind of like the glare. The glare's not bad. That's a good centered picture with the green in the background. That's not bad. Might need a little bit brighter. Let's go with that. And that's not a bad one. It needs to be a little... I just fool around with all of these little, slide things up here till I get something I like. Usually the ones that I use most are the black point, the saturation, the contrast, sometimes the cast, but not very much. I don't mess with the color very much. I typically use that retouch a good bit for just, flaws that I see in the background. Don't need that one. So I will delete that one. Now, do I like that one or do I like this one? This one looks blurry, so I'll delete it. That one's probably not as good as this one. I think I'll keep this one. You see, I have it against a darker background. I don't have a lot of busyness in the picture. You want to keep the pictures simple as far as their backgrounds. You don't want them too busy, because when you look at the picture, you want to see the item and not everything that's on the background, like flowers or whatever. Let me retouch that up a little bit here. I'll just blot that out of there too. That looks good. Sometimes I even have to touch up my nail polish a little bit. I know it's terrible. I even touch up along my, along my skin there a little bit. You have to do it very carefully, but yeah, I do that. So I don't like that one. Etsy lets you have 10 pictures, so that's good. I'm not real crazy about that one. Ooh, look at all the hair on there. See, that will never go with me. So let me show you how I get that hair off of there. So I darken it. I darken the picture up. I go up with the contrast. I go up with the black point. Then I do the retouch. And I will just go over that. Maybe I need to make it smaller. I will go over that hair because I don't want hair on my pictures. Get that off of there. Get this off of here. Get this off of here. This off of here. I don't like the look of hair on my pictures. I'm sorry. I might be particular, but that's the way I do it. And I even, I just try to blur out everything that looks ugly on the picture. Without changing without changing the condition of the item itself, of course. Like right down here, I probably went a little crazy. So I can undo that up here by edit. You can undo the retouch if you mess up. So I think I'm going to undo that because right down here there was some wear that I want to leave. I want to leave that undone because there was some wear that I probably shouldn't have touched up to that easel right there. I'll leave that like that because that's the way it was. That might be about as good as I'm going to get it. That's not too bad. I think the color of that stool is a little darker than that, so I'm going to make it a little darker. That's good. That's good enough. But you see how I do it. Now here's one of it, of the picture to the side. Let's get rid of this little knot here on the table. That looks good. Do I like that one or do I don't like that one? Get rid of that one. Let's see, how many pictures do I have now? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 pictures. That's what you're allowed. Do I like this one? This one's not bad. But they're pretty much the same picture. We'll see. Okay, let's go with that. Now, I'm going to get rid of this one. Now, the other tip I have about listing would be, and I've seen other people do this before, and this is not my original idea, so I would look at my original listings, go to my listings, and put in here picture frame, small picture frame. Now I am just going to take one of these frames, one that looks pretty, looks similar to the one that I'm working with. Let's go with this one. Well, no, I don't want to go with that one. Let's see what my ones that are sold are that might look more similar. These are all my sold ones. let's just go with these, even though there's 3 of them. The picture frame looks a little bit more similar to the style. So what I will do here is I will say I want to copy that listing up here, copy, and then I will delete all these pictures, and I will put in the new pictures. All the new pictures will go in. I will go down here and I will change the title. Now, for time's sake, since I'm on 10 minutes now, I'm gonna just save this as a draft. I'm just gonna put in here vintage ornate picture frame. But I'm gonna go back and fix this up later, because just for time's sake, I'm just showing you how I do this, because that's not going to be my title at the end. But I just wanted to show you how I use that copy feature to list quickly. So I'll change that picture frame. I'll go down here and I'll change this. Do I think that was from the 60s? Possibly. I'm going to say before 1999, because I do know that's vintage, but I don't know when. I would say it's probably 70s, but I'm not sure. So I can leave all this like it is because it's still framing. I will put in here the dimensions of the picture frame, and it's got a glass cover, yes. Primary color is gold. And then I will go down here and I will take all this out. And I will actually redo this to reflect the measurements and everything of this picture. And some of these things I can leave in here. You know, the easel is on the back. You know, some of this stuff does apply, so I can, you know, just leave some of it and take some of it. Chips Fast from Pennsylvania, I can leave that in. Please see pictures and use Zoom feature for best cosmetic description. I can leave that in. I can leave a lot of this stuff in, so that saves me time. I will, you know, most likely change that price. I'm not sure if I'll charge that much, but I am having a sale, so I might charge that much. I'll go down here and make sure my shipping's right, and there I would just publish the copy down here at the bottom of the, right here. I will go ahead and publish the copy, but right now I'm going to save it as a draft because I'm not going to publish it. So I am at 13 minutes. Just in case my channel does not let me upload these longer videos, which it's supposed to. I don't know why it hasn't been doing that. I'm gonna cut off this video, but I do have another website I wanted to share with you. This one is called Words for Jewelry. Well, it's called wordstouse.com, and you can go to this one area here. See, there's a lot of words that you can use, but there's one for jewelry. And you can go to Words for Jewelry, and they have adjectives and nouns and verbs and negatives and materials and stones and phrases. So this is a place where you can get a lot of jewelry terms. If you're stuck and you need some terms for your listing titles and things. So that's just another tip for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please come back and visit me, and like this video and subscribe. Right here is my channel, or my Etsy shop. It's Dazzled by Vintage, and my channel is Treasured Vintage. So like, subscribe, do all those things, and thank you so much for coming. Appreciate you all. Thumbs up, everybody. Have a blessed day. Bye.